buddy. Let's see. I should have spent that time actually moving things around. Get the new one. Yes, I got what is it? The MacBook Pro, the M1 Pro. I didn't get the God, the naming is awful. I did not get the M1 Max. Um because for what I do, I don't need I mean, yeah, I do a lot of 3D rendering, but there's not that big of a payoff for it. All right. How's it going? It is going well. It is nice to be back to streaming. I have clearly been absent for a while. I was doing some 3D stuff. So basically, the next Transformers movie, which I think comes out next year, I was helping some people. They want to sculpt a 20-foot tall version of one of the characters. Well, actually, they want to sculpt a couple characters, and they needed some help with the 3D aspect of it. So I was helping an agency do that, and it was funny because um, I was like, I need 2 weeks because I've got other clients that I work with too, and they're like, well, they're gonna want it in 1 week, and I was like, oh my god. So last weekend I spent, I think I put about 35 hours during the weekend working and got one of the characters already because I had to send a file to China to make sure that it was watertight and they could work with it and they could print it and everything. But the next day they were like, "Oh, the people in China say that they actually can do this now, so we don't need you to do it." And I was like, "That's fine. I already put in half the hours that I quoted for you, so I no longer have to work on that job, but I get paid for half of it, so nice." And then the other guys that I work with, which uh, it's hard to describe, man. It's so interesting, but I've been designing a lot of packaging, some like specialized kit packaging for some new product launches of like various alcohols. And so I do a lot of product visualization for them, and that's very fun too because it's kind of like they come to me and they're like, "Hey, we kind of want something that looks a little bit like this and a little bit like this," and then I build it out in 3D and render like, do photorealistic render so they can visualize it and then turn that into like some CAD files sometimes for fabricators to use. But anyway, M1 Max for audio engineering. Yeah, I mean, I yeah, I could definitely see it. I'm just like right now I'm running off of a what is this, a 2019 MacBook Pro, so it's going to be a whole whole new world for me. Let's see. What should we do? I think T-Bull told everybody that I was going to be streaming nothing but Strasbourg games for 3 hours. I hate to disappoint. Maybe we should start with the Strasbourg game, and then we can do divisions and stuff. Woo! Ole Urland, so much fun. There's this thing. Have I tried the Ulan yet? Yeah, man, I already did a video on it. Where have you been? The Uland, I'm just suggesting most people wait on buying it until the Ostergotland is out because you're going to want to see how it compares. Ostergotland may just be so much better that it's kind of like, well, I mean, it does benefit by from seeing the tier, you know, seeing tier 5 and being at tier 6. It is a very fun ship. Italian sap. I mean, Robin made it sound like that was in the next update, hopefully. So, yeah, I think the sap on Duca and Abruzzi, that's going to turn those into spicy meatballs, especially if it doesn't affect the reload on them. Oh boy. Well, bottom tier, but lots of cruisers. This should be fun. Hey Chris, nice to see you too. Yeah, we are streaming. I was talking, I've had a pretty crazy couple of weeks as far as work has gone, but now it seems that the craziness is behind me, but I hesitate to say that because even though I'm done with that Transformers job, another guy that I used to work with who's at the same company, he called me on Thursday and I was like still advising him on certain things with it, uh but that was more just to catch up. I miss working with some of these guys. So we'll see. Hopefully I can work with them in the future. Um man, well, wait, we have three battleships. They have two. I wouldn't normally do this, but I might just kind of go up. I want to create a crossfire with this Nagato. I usually prefer to be on this side of the mountain, but they've got a Brandenburg over there, so I kind of want to stay. Ugh, this is what I don't like about our spawn system. The French battleships exceed on being on the outside. And this is definitely not a ship that I'm going to be bow tanking in, except yeah, North Carolina and John Bart both overmatch me. So, I'll check my Discord messages in a little bit. Far forward here. Oh, he slowed down. Not gonna waste my reload booster on that. This poor Algerie. Instant shell switch. And this Nelson is so flat. Nelson is so good on not Nelson, sorry. Dunkirk is so good on these French battleships. Come on. Now that helps. That should probably a permanent one. Should help. Oh, our Z-23 is going to have this guy no problem. Should have this guy no problem. Let me just put it that way. All right, so that's really the torpedo threat. I can now help support these. What? This guy is not into crossfires. Got it. Good hit. Penetration. Now that is an interesting idea. Now we'll use a reload booster for this guy. Pression. Game audio was already cut out. All right, yeah, let me fix that in a second. That's going to be one of the benefits of having my new laptop. I think it actually might just be my HDMI cable, the way it's connected. I don't know, but I'll fix it here in a second once I get into a new position. Actually, you know what? I should have saved my reload booster for the Cleveland. Why is everybody here? Is there no other? There's no other part of the map? All right, let me try and fix the audio real quick. Hey, there it is. I mean, surely an Atlanta and a Mines can handle a Friesland. Surely, right? How long has that guy been sitting back there? Man. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to sneak those over. Sometimes it helps to have little guns. Still haven't killed that Friesland, huh?
Alerte incendie.
Wow. All right. So Friesland is still on our base. Team, have you forgotten you have radars? Hey, they did it. Nice torps by this Jervis. Wow. French dispersion. What is this thing? All right, Jean Barf. We gotta watch out for it. Okay, so these guys are just now realizing the game's been over for 5 minutes. Not perhaps the most situationally aware. Reason I'm using HE here is because I can break modules if I hit him. But now he's going back to well, it's not really broadside. So we gotta watch out for these Fiji torps. Where are they going? Like, they're just chasing the Z-23 forever. Oh, let's see. Where are you? Can I hit you? telling me that I'm going to hit the island until after they leave my barrel. That's how out of practice I am, right? I'm just doing landscaping.
Dans 5 minutes. Notre équipe a pris l'avantage.
All right, so let's give this John Bart can definitely overmatch me and get citadels, but he's going to have to use his have to shoot at our destroyer. Why won't this Dervish just smoke up? There's set a smoke screen. There we go. I gotta try and break this guy's turrets. One. Trying to get him to go broadside to my Nagato. Why didn't our Nagato shoot? What? Huh, interesting. French spaced armor for the win. That should have never happened. Why? How? How does a Strasbourg beat a Yamato? Or, I'm sorry, a Jean Bart. Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh. See? I don't know what T-Bull was insinuating by saying the Strasbourg can't handle tier 7. I think we just proved it right there. Oh boy. You know, there was a post on let's look real quick. There was a post on Reddit this morning where somebody was asking about, you know, it's a common one that you see about losing money in legendary tier or tier 7, even though they're doing like 100,000 damage. You know, they're like, I sank a ship and did 100,000 damage and I'm still losing money. And it's kind of surprising how many people still don't understand that your silver is based upon the XP that you see on this screen, not the damage that you see on this screen. So I made a long post kind of explaining why it's difficult for battleships to get that much XP at higher tiers, just because you're not really going to be capping or spotting or anything. But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, that was helps also being bottom tier. You get more XP as a bonus on top. All right. Small Jean Bart beats Big Jean Bart. That was, I don't think they ever even, I don't believe. Let's check the armor on this real quick. Because I know they definitely got one shot into my broadside, but is there spaced armor? Oh. Oh ho. We've got, not only do we have spaced armor, we've got layers of armor there. Still, I would think that the Jean Bart from that range would go right through all of that with its penetration, but maybe that... Where is this? Okay. So we've got... First, we've got a 25 millimeter side plate. Then it's spaced. Oh, not that. So then we have a space in between the torp and the casemate armor, which I don't know how far that is. Then we have another plate right here of 40 millimeters, and then another 40 millimeter. Wow, that's interesting. Visions? Yeah, we'll div up. Yeah, let's get divs going. Let me just make sure to turn all your foul mouths off. All right. Oh, no, game audio again. Let me. All right. Let's see as it's coming back. There we go. And there's audio. All right. Let's see. Divisions, huh? Well, who was it? Jaded Chalice. What's your username? I know I said I would division up, do a game with you earlier. Gotta get Fuso in here. I know who you are, TJS, but I told Chalice that I would division up with them, but don't see. I don't know their name. I know Eric is Duckman. I know you're TJS. Yes. Uh, well, I guess we'll get Duckman in here first, and then we'll get. Oh, Chalice. Oh, well, all right. Well, you know, we'll be rotating divisions. For you guys, there you go. We're going out in the Ulen. Best ship in the update. Here's my commander setup. If you guys are curious. Here's my stuff. Oh, you're Quake Bravo? All right. I'll get you in the next one. I'll get you in the next one then. Hey, Doom. It's going well. Uland. Do we want to do count-ins? Not just yet. I don't care if you guys get in a match, but... There's about a, I think there's a 7-second delay between my computer and what you're seeing on YouTube, so you can always try and time it there. All right, carrier match. We are top tier. They are in a vessel. I can chew them up pretty well. All right, well, this is... I hate getting the center spawn, though. This is good looking camo, too. I could really blend in with the side of this mountain. Yeah, we're doing divs. We just did our first div now. nice long range torps. Kind of miss not having this in 4K. Ugh. Maybe that's the big announcement. Big announcement is that we can now do 60 frames per second in 4K. Atsuki's over there. I'll go peek out around this. What? Oh, we have... What? Where did our team over here go? Was this always me? Was I mistaken? Alright, they're here. Was I always... Did I get this... Was I mistaken? I thought we had center spawn, but I don't see where our team went. That was over here.
Torpedo od bagburty.
Hey.
Torpedy od bagburty.
Nicely done. Fake him out by going half speed. Using our speed hacks. Oh, look at that. 2 minutes in, 2/3 of their destroyers are dead. Think it's another tier being added. I really hope that is the case. I hope that they add the tier 8. Well, the tier between 7 and legendary. I hope that's the case. I'm not certain that, I don't know how much faith I put in that. I'm afraid it's going to be like, hey, the huge news. The mobile client's fully released. Uland. And... Hello? This guy's AFK. He must be, right? Or DC'd. Oh, kids over there. Alright, well, let's...
Wrogi krążownik zatopiony. Nasza drużyna objęła prowadzenie.
Back there. A building in there. Going back there. It is... Alright, he's gonna get... Well, he's got a lot of support behind him. Eric, I thought this was a carrier game.
All forces provide cover for that target.
Załogi dział przeciwlotniczych w stanie podwyższonej gotowości.
Do a little, I was going to do a little overhead view firing, but, oh well. Who's winning the Stanley Cup? Man, is it, wait, did the Avs clinch the series last night? I mean, I know who I want to win. At this point now, I want the Hurricanes. But I think the Canes Tampa series will be really good. I think it'll be a fun one to watch. But is that? I don't remember if. Wait, this guy tried to actually drop on me? He's got AP. Oh. Oh boy. I don't think he's gonna live that long. Well, the Stanley Cup is the greatest trophy in all of sports, and that is a scientific fact. And that is because it's been the same trophy all this time. Oh, looky.
Wrogi lotniskowiec wysadzony w powietrze.
But then I'll say, I mean, I think it's either going to be the Hurricanes or the Avs. It's if the Avs can get past St. Louis, and didn't they last night? Yeah, they did. Then the Avs look very, very good. They look like they've had a cheat code. I think like Edmonton, you know, they're not going to be able to do the Evander Kane, Draisaitl, Connor McJesus line against the Avs with success. It's just, you know, there's too much depth on the Avs team. Kind of hard to think about hockey and battle boats at the same time. I mean, that's a bit of a stretch for a Nagato, even if I wasn't juking shots. Though I will say, I've been playing a lot of Tier 6 this past week when I played, and I've been taking out like Nagato, and man, I had a Nagato game that I was like, this hasn't even been buffed yet, and I'm thinking it's like, it was giving me the best dispersion I've ever seen in the Nagato. I was like, this is crazy. You don't see much, there's not nearly as much fighting in hockey as there used to be. They've really toned that down. The age of the enforcer is pretty much long gone. I mean, I kind of want to just sink these guys, so... Ragnarok. I forgot that's... Wait a minute. What are we going to do when we get the actual Ragnarok in the game? Oh, no! Duck, man! Don't think I'm going to be setting any damage records this match, but this ship is still so much fun. Video full of hockey references? Well, it could. Well, the thing with so there's two schools of thought, but I will give you the GGs, everybody. But I will give you something to mull over. So, what's the, let's see, stats here. Torpedoes. So, detectability is 1.6. And then the speed is 80 knots. I can't do the math off the top of my head because the torpedo reaction time math is not as simple as like overmatch math. But does anybody know what the torpedo reaction time is on these? Anyway, did it doing like putting on as your lane Otago and lowering your torpedo detectability by 300 meters, I think, or is it 250 max, whatever it is. That has a much larger impact than the speed of a torpedo. But the other school of thought is, yeah, well, uh, but speed means the torpedoes get there faster. And I'm like, all right, I get that. But to me, I think having lower detectability is more of a pain. That's just me. Less time to react. True, Atago is useless with sonar. No doubt about that. Okay. Let's get another div. All right, there we get you now. And we'll get Chalice in here. Now we got two different chalices. I mean, one of the, what was it, for maximum lulls once I had Azurlane Atago on the Khabarovsk because the Khabarovsk torpedo detection is what, like 600 meters, right? Yeah. Look at their ranges. Their detection is 600 meters, and you are already when you play against a Khabarovsk, it's like their torpedoes just pop up out of nowhere. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put that down to 350 meters just to be absolutely troll. It's like a quarter of a second reaction time. Yeah, I would say wait on getting Uland until Oostergotland uh, is available. Because, wait, can we look at that real quick? Where is it? How do I find this thing? Let's see. I know I can go to Scone or Scan. Go over here. So let's see. Aiming systems. Probably go with AA here. Propulsion or whatever. You can do whatever there. Probably concealment, though maybe not concealment on this one. We will see. I go target acquisition. Let's see. This could be interesting. This is going to be really interesting, or even here. Depends on what the popularity of carriers ends up being. And then we've got let's see. So more range. Look at this. We're going to be approaching. There's going to be people doing builds where the torpedo speed's like 93 knots. It's going to be crazy. Not a lot of HP still. I kind of feel like you need to have Sims on here. Firing range. Okay. Other here we go. There's the other. So, I mean, this looks really good. Same guns as the Oland, but a faster reload. Same torpedoes, so 10,000. So these are a little bit more damage than the Scone. Or Scone. I forget how to pronounce it. Reload time of 100 seconds. But you're going to put that one thing on there and then some commanders, so you're probably going to get that down to, what, just over a minute? Not the best AA, but not bad. Concealment, we're looking at 5-3 again with the concealment mod. This is going to be a very interesting ship. The worst thing about it is this giant portion in the front that's going to be catching shells. But like it could eat some AP from cruisers as well. All right, anyway. 1.4 with 94 full torque speed. Yeah, that's going to be pretty nutty. 0.2 second reaction time for the Oland with a Togo. Yeah. All right, tier 7. All righty, we'll do a tier 7. Go out in here. Roma. Somebody wants lots of battleships. Did I go out in the biggest turd this update? Not even fun to watch. Going out in the trash can. All right, let me be some trash can support for you then. Show you fishy real quick. Yeah, just a second. Here under Japan, I think. So max speed is 4 kilometers extra when it's maxed out. Or 4 knots, sorry. All right. Turd 43. It is just a giant turd. This piece of junk, Riga. Glad that T-Bull's starting to warm up to it. You'll notice in his last 2 games in his stream, he won back-to-back in the Riga. It's like, yeah? Ugh, Jesus. We're not playing any more tier 7. Gonna be 5 battleships camping, doing nothing. I might just go in here and get dev struck so I can get out of this match. I mean, if they were going to buff the accuracy on it, I wouldn't be mad. But that's also part of the balancing factor of its penetration. But I do feel it's like kind of stinky that you really need Lightful. You need a pay to win commander. I mean, you can make it work with Kuznetsov, but Lightful is just so much better. Kind of stinks. I mean, I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't be upset if they buffed it, but I also don't think that it really needs one. Hey, Chalice, is your Tashkent? Does it have twisted track, or are you doing a fire spam build? Hey, Pear, nice to see you again too. It has been a while. It's been about a month since I streamed. I haven't streamed since my birthday. So we've got 3 battleships flowing this way. Nice. All right. I didn't see what destroyer that was. Yeah. Unfortunately, that destroyer is out of my radar range. But this team is sending most of their force down here. We've got 3 battleships, so our guys should be able to cruise through A, really. We just need to set up kind of a defensive position on this. And make these guys waste all their time sailing around mountains. Not going to be terribly exciting, but like they've got, oh, that Yamato is nearly dead. I was looking for Alaska. Or if we can get this Yamato to get into about 8 kilometers. Oh, there's both the destroyers. Chalice, you can go take B. I'm just going to sit down here and stall these guys. Oh, Wooster, way, way overtuned. Definitely. They're over here. Over pin. Mm, missing. Oh shoot, I didn't see what his range. He's out of my radar range. Keeping this guy sonar spotted. Nearly dead. Duff. These guys down on A. They need to get over onto B and like reposition.
Союзники, поддержите огнем по указанной цели.
Thrilling gameplay here. As I just stall a red tube. Yeah.
Поддержите союзный корабль.
All right, we got to shoot this guy once, then go push the battleship. Full pin.
Торпеда слева по борту.
Lol.
Пожарная тревога.
I'm going to get blapped by the Alaska, unfortunately, but I'll take it. Kind of have to do that because he had my broadside. Normally I wouldn't ram that, but I would have done 0 if I hadn't just rammed him there. At least I can take about, what, half his health maybe? I mean, he can repair it all back.
Союзник, требуется
But
поддержка. Союзник, требуется твоя поддержка.
look at this business. Oh, I didn't see T-Jats got in the game. Nice. Probably don't need to send Uh, duck flag? Oh, we lost game on. What was? Wait a minute. What is this? Okay. Oh wait, my video froze. That's what's happening. All right, let me try and fix this. Stream froze. What's going on? OBS link. Yeah, just I was this is not entirely unheard of in this stream, obviously. Well known for, for numerous technical problems. Can you join the viz? Absolutely. Nicely done. Chalice Dinner, aka Dinner, gets the Fletcher, secures the win. No, you're right. No, I'm not blaming you, TJS, at all. I'm saying the fact that our guys went all the way out here to you. The funny thing is, because I don't know if you know this, this might be some top secret insider info, but battleships can actually shoot a long range. They don't have to get 3 kilometers away from a ship to shoot at it. And yet, everybody is so excited to get really far out of position. All right. As much as I would love to, well, you know what? We'll do Dinner the honors and we'll watch this because this way we can see. This is going to be a very good XP game for Dinner. So let's watch it. He completely, well, he mostly sunk a Fletcher. I think mostly got that, mostly got all of the Shimakaze. I think this will be your third cap. So, and I don't know if I haven't been able to pay attention about what else he's done. So, should be pretty decent game here. Yeah, you were in the Brandenburg. I mean, you know, it's one of those things where we had. Well, they kind of screwed up because they overloaded the side, and it's like there's not a lot I can do either. So it's kind of like myself and TJS were kind of in the same situation. I get here. Conversely, if I'm getting overrun on this side, if I'm in like the Riga, this is the island I want to get to, basically. And the reason that is because if people come through here, you're gonna have broadsides. You know, you're protecting your sides, but you're still kind of close to the cap, so you can radar. But anyway, let's see what Dinner got here. Like I said, it's gonna be a pretty good game. Nicely done. Almost 4K. Almost a great game, but a very good game. And everybody with a star next to their ship over here. Our Yamato had a good game. Kaba, decent. But all of these with stars, lost silver. GG's. Love the Tashkent. Oh my! Oh, so many names. Gotta get Mega Leviathan in here. I haven't played with you in a month. Yeah, no. I mean, there's only so much you can do sometimes. All right, see you later, Hive. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Dutch is in the house. All right, no more tier. I could do tier 7. Let's see. But we were having fun in tier 6. So a buddy of mine, the guy that I normally play with, he just finally finished the Kiev grind. I had told him, I was like, this is actually a secretly very good ship. Love the way it looks too. It looks so modern. Anyway, I was gonna go out in man, I had a heck of a game in the Florida a couple days ago too. Oh, maybe do I go out in Nagato or let's go out in the Leon? I don't care about likes. You guys don't need to slap likes. Oh, I'm not surprised that Mega Leviathan is in the Uland. Fantastic. Fantastic destroyer. Oh. So, let's see. What do I got on the schedule tonight? I got to going over to a friend's house to watch that movie from 2006, the what's it called? The Fall? It's a Tarsum movie. Oh, we're top tier. Hey, we got Hippers Don't Lie on our team. See, guys, it's just a 7-second delay. It's easy enough. I don't need to do count-ins. You guys can get in it. I'm even telling you how many seconds the delay is. Or might even be 3. I have a 1-second delay turned on in OBS just to help the stream quality because we're doing 60 frames per second. But outside of that, it's just whatever the delay is from YouTube, which seems to be about 2 or 3 seconds as well. Finally have the Udaloy and it realizing that it is in fact a very good destroyer. It is the one of the highest win rates for a tech tree. It's in the top 4 highest win rates of tech tree tier 7 destroyers. Shockingly, but I think we all know that says more about the people who play it. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad ship by any means. I'm spotted. It's just a cruiser or destroyer passing behind the island. Not the California. Hello, hello. Hi. Oh man. Give me something to shoot at. I didn't see what that destroyer was. Pretty good prediction on the shores. The shores, he's in a tough spot. Oh, I was hoping that one of those random shells would get over the top. Oh, it's a Mahan. Well, this is not even a contest here. On shores, just back up a little bit. It'll make you feel good. You know you want to. Yep, there goes the Mahan. What is this? Why are there torpedoes all the way back there? Oh, God. I see audio is being sketchy again. Me apps try and fix it again. Usually it ends up fixing itself. Hey, why are you just sitting there taunting me? I just tickle his butt? Trying to fix it real quick while I play. Why? Come on. The signal's there. Oh, it's... Slow down a second since I can't see what's happening. And get... Oh. Working. And then I think once it turns back on for me, here, will we get video back? Maybe? Oh, oh God. There's a California approaching me and I turned off my screen for a second. Oh God. Of course, Mega Leviathan saves the day. While I try to... Hey, there we go. All right. I was going to have to do a radio program and be like, you'll never get me, copper.
La victoire est à notre portée.
Udaloy's better looking than the Tashcan. I agree. Udaloy is another very nice look. It's a really nice looking ship. It's because I think they're more modern. Hey, you do get hit hard in the Udaloy, but you also have that, you get the heal and smoke. I clearly have done nothing this match other than fiddle with video settings. I mean, I would also... I also blame my division mates for carrying me. And that's the other reason I haven't done anything. I mean, that's one of the reasons I think I'm liking this pan-European line is just, it's got a fairly unique playstyle. I mean, it's not, not completely different than anything that's ever happened before, but it's, unique to itself. Don't go behind the island, man. I don't have any, I haven't done anything. A little bit. Where's their carrier? Oh, he's back in the corner. Well, this is gonna be... This is why you don't have to use that gun lock preset anymore, because we have this now, so you can do gun locks and still get to keep your overhead view camera. That's why I prefer this one. Is going into overhead view and being able to look around, kind of get a better view of the game. but I always kind of missed having gun lock, to get my guns rotating. So now it's the best of both worlds. But if you use uh, the preset that T-Bull uses, you do not get access to that. And a 1. And 2. Let's get these all turned. Oh, yoink. Oh. Now the thing with the other thing with Gunlock is I'm sure, if you like, I don't know how anybody would be able to use like the Friesland with using Gunlock, because there's so much of this which is just nauseating, right? Or you just stay like this and then you can't see what's happening in the game. But that's why you see, like, with this, maybe we need to show overhead view firing in a game. Maybe that's what I should do. Ugh, come on. See what. I will. Let's see. We'll just keep this division together again, since that was fairly boring. Why has game audio stopped again already? I've about had it with this laptop. On. Be cool, jerk. Be cool. All right, we'll just keep this division together again real quick so we can go out in this. Then we'll do a new division after this game. Woof. 2 Frieslands. I was going to say take out a carrier, but it's all right. Yeah, the tier 70D I think is going to be probably right up there with one of my favorite ships. All right. Hey, we did. Hey, at least we got a carrier here. So I'm gonna go over onto this side to spot for these guys. You guys can handle this side. Otherwise, we're all, we can't. If we both go out in destroyers, we can't be in the same spot. That's just poor form. But I mostly just want to do this so I can show you guys overhead view firing and why.
Bitwa się rozpoczyna.
All right, let's get speed boost going. You got in?
Doładowanie silnika.
Oh yeah, you're in your Friesland over there. All right, we got all sorts of Frieslands in this game.
Na horyzoncie dostrzeżono siły wroga.
Oh no. See, this guy's like running. Like, everybody get on the pile. Were there destroyers, Friesland, and Lightning? Alright. Or Kansas here.
Kommen Sie zurück. Kommen Sie zurück.
So, let's see, what do we haven't spotted one of the battleships. Look at this. 4 battleships all going to the same spot. Ugh. And you expect better than that. And you know what's funny is I wish we could jump over here and watch TJAS, because they're gonna just get to sit and farm ships from smoke. There's the last battleship, so and there's their cruiser. So it's just a destroyer over here. Yeah, right there.
Kommen Sie zurück.
Doładowanie silnika wyłączone.
So is this okay? So this is the Lightning.
Torpedy przed nami. Torpedy przed nami. Torpedy od dziobu.
Both of them.
Krytyczne uszkodzenie silnika. Kapitanie, problem rozwiązany.
Look at this. Like both destroyers are over here, right? So it's kind of like
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
really our other side has absolutely nothing to worry about. Dude, I am trying to support you.
Noting the position of a strategic target.
What a clusterfunk right here. I'm not even going to be able to show overhead view firing because they're all just boxed in there. This Kansas should... I mean, the Kansas can turn out.
Alle Stationen, Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren.
Oh no. Alright, so here's overhead view firing. See how I can turn and it'll keep shooting relative to the point where I was looking at with the ships.
Wytwornica dymu uruchomiona. Alarm pożarowy. Krytyczne uszkodzenie silnika.
So like
Kapitanie, problem rozwiązany.
so I can keep looking around here. I can back up. I can change the angle of my boat
Zasłona dymna ustawiona.
and it's still shooting him in the same spot where I aimed. So it'll keep shooting there until he changes his direction. So like we can see right there. Slow down.
Doładowanie silnika włączone. Krytyczne uszkodzenie silnika. Kapitanie, problem rozwiązany. Alarm pożarowy.
It's pretty handy. And then the difference, of course, is like, well, then, you know,
Drużyna przeciwna.
I hope this person realizes that they need to shoot that lightning. They, in fact, did not shoot the lightning. Guy really should shoot the lightning. Well, they did get him there. But our team, so we had six of our 9 ships were over here, and they just could not push through. No. Can you still zoom when in overhead? Well, you have to let go of overhead and then just zoom back in, and you just do the same thing. But you know, to me, it's just very handy to be able to look around and still keep shooting. Something that I'm going to use more often than gunlock, since I have gunlock available now. Anyway. GG. Yeah, I think we'll have SAP in the next update. I think so. Don't know for certain. All right. Who's in here? Big Sip. I've seen this person sitting in here, but I don't know who they are. Guys are, oh, Eldrin. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Derp. All right, let's go back down to Gear 6. It's just more fun down there right now. Or maybe it's because I haven't played these ships in so long that I'm having more fun in them. We'll see what everybody wants to pick. Nolans. Nice choice. Scharnhorst. Well, then I can go back out into Uland. Uland. Well, let's see. If I'm not mistaken, it's about 7 or 8 in England right now. That is definitely drinking time. Oh, yes. I mean, SAP's not going to really change anything, but I think it'll make the Italians more unique. The thing that really intrigues me the most about it will be SAP on those light cruisers, because those light cruisers do not get SAP on PC. And so they should, and I may be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure that the 152's Italian SAP will pin 40 millimeters, which that is going to allow them to actually damage battleships above their tier. So that could be very, very interesting.
Stanowiska bojowe.
Always 5 o'clock somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got this Kaulila. I don't know. Last night, I had this Willet Rye. Man, that thing kicks your mouth in the balls. Believe it's 38. You may be right, but I'm pretty sure that the 152s on the Italian battleships do 40. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. Either way, they're going to actually be able to pin, whereas like the Italian HE just shatters. And they don't have equilibrium of power, so it doesn't really do anything. I forgot what ship I was playing. Wait, what? I thought I just saw... Wait, what? Like, wait, I thought I saw a tier 7 ship. Wait, I'm seeing a tier 5 ship. What? Yeah, dude, they got a Cleveland for radar. There's... Oh, Duckman's over there in his Orland. What's the other one here? A Scone. Or Scone. They'll turn around and just go back. I think you guys don't really have to worry about much over here. Oh my god, I think he's going to do a game return. Oh boy. Oh, come on, keep turning. Yes. Pretty good guess on my part. Hey. And a flood. That's just right there. That's just kind of knowing the experience. Okay, so there, I was going to say, there is a destroyer here.
Alle Stationen, melde Position eines strategischen
But
Ziels.
I want to get turned. I need to have my exit planned before I engage this guy. I mean, it kind of sucks that this ship is just flat out better than the tech tree, but, you know, what are you going to do?
Wrogi niszczyciel zatopiony.
Świetny początek. Doładowanie silnika. Kapitanie, problem rozwiązany.
Behave in chat, please. You have the ability. I don't want to have to monitor stuff, and let me just remind you that you all have the ability to just ignore a user if you do not want to hear what they say. This is a big old clusterfunk of battleships.
Wir wurden entdeckt.
Yeah. Oh crap, you're gonna block my torps. That's my bad. I should have paid attention.
Torpedy przed nami. silnika wyłączone.
Yeah, we know where he is. Nicely done there. Oh! Big sip wrecking. I just wanted to watch that happen. Like, I see what's happening here. This is going to get ugly. Big Sip, Big Sip, are you still doing your channel? You guys don't know, Big Sip was, at least before, had a channel on YouTube and was doing content as well.
Torpedy od sterburty. Wieża głównej
Take out my
artylerii
gun,
krytyczna
jerk.
uszkodzona. Kapitanie, problem
Wrogi
rozwiązany.
niszczyciel zatopiony.
Took a break. Nah. Well, that was very nicely done there. Oh, these guys are still alive? Good lord. I feel like we were in here for like 10 minutes. And this is still going on over here. Well, now that we've got the destroy... Vera Perez, thank you. Been, I mean, nice work by this Ganiza now to be alive still. I don't think they had any support over here, really.
Doładowanie
I mean, we
silnika
could still lose
wyłączone.
this game. So I don't need to I don't need to throw it yet. But no offense to legendary Lucci. They play a somewhat predictable style. So once they fire their guns, if they're still alive, which actually doesn't look like they will be. Oh, and there goes everybody. Oh. And the audio cuts out just in time at the end of that one. Oland. Wait, that was me. Really? I'd give the MVP to Big Sip there. That was I mean, that actually, can we go back and watch it? But I think Big Sip actually won us that game. With taking out, what was it, in Iowa? Well, let me try and fix this real. He took out the Iowa, a couple other ships too. It was big though. It was big. Big finish. Linda. Nice to see what has been Iowa, North Carolina, and the Bayern. Yeah. Well, to get yourself a girl, I recommend just being cool. Takes a long time. It took a long time to be able to accept who I was. And I have no problem saying I was a late bloomer. But now, all right. Who haven't we? Okay, I know Hipbirds don't lie. Always wants to play. Who else we play with? We can get Chalice back in here. Oh, just Jobo? Okay. I'll get you in the next one. I will get you in the next match. Oh, it's where you live? Dude. So, when I was in high school, this is a true story. When I was in high school, I had to, for reasons I won't get into, I ended up moving to a small town in central Iowa called Pleasantville. Population 1,200 people, maybe 1,500. Doesn't really matter. At that point, it doesn't really matter. My graduating class of high school was 30 people. Now, I moved there from Tampa, where my class size was 1,500 people. So it was quite a change there. And then, I was suddenly the city boy. And I won't repeat all the nicknames they called me. But true story. The very first girl to ever ask me out when I moved there turned out to be a second cousin. I mean, there was no blood, but still kind of funny. All right, kids, sit up. You know what? Let's go out in the Moonchin. Whew. So, yeah, I mean, there, it was like, I mean, it wasn't uncommon for like seniors to be dating freshmen because the pickings are so slim. But you think about that, that's like 18 with a 14 or 17 with like a 14-year-old. And I mean, that doesn't sound that crazy, but it really is. There's a, ugh. What was that? I saw somebody left in somebody's chat last night. They're like, said something about an 18-year-old girl, and I was like, dude, 18-year-old girls are really young. It's really creepy to be suggesting that. Ugh. Oh, at least we're top tier, right? Yes. Sure, I did move to Alabama, right? No. Alabama is one of the states I've never been to. The area between Texas and Florida I've never been in, that portion of the South. Alabama, Mississippi, New Orleans. And all over the West, most of the North, a fair portion of the Northeast. But, yeah. 18 is fine. You're 28. No, sir. Have to disagree there. All right. It's been a while since I played this one. Actually, that's when I played it earlier this week, but I'm just saying I'm a little out of practice from playing these tier 6 cruisers. That Exeter go? Are they in smoke? Nope, they're right there. All right. So, I'm gonna try and overload a side. Have you ever been to Asia or Europe? No, I have not traveled that much, unfortunately. That's one of my biggest regrets. Like, I really need to travel more, especially out of the country. Uh, ooh, nicely done.
Many thanks.
Oh, you're in a Sinnoh. Okay, no wonder. Well, hippers don't like and just they can just have this whole side of the map to sit on. Yeah, I'm not even. I don't think they have a destroyer over on that side either. I think all their destroyers are over on the other side. Like, just gets to Sinop here, and you can't spell Sinop without OP. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna reverse. I mean, this was the original Weimar. Oh shoot, there is a Shiratsuyu. Hello. Sinop gets to do Sinop things. What? Here's Sonar for you. I don't know about those torps. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're burning down the house. This gets to do Sinop things. All right, I'm in your will range. Oh, hold on. Hold on. At least there's an indicator to show it. Looks like 3.4. I hate to assist someone who uses this skill, but okay, I will. I hesitate to even call it a skill. Oh, audio again. This channel is now sponsored by Kentucky. Hey, I was born in Kentucky, I will have you know. Lexington. Oh, look at that agility. Put a plane up just in case they can spot torps. Try and get audio back after this. Look at the agility. It's not every ship that I do an agile build on, but this is definitely one of them. Have sonar in 15 seconds. Can't really fix the audio right now. Look, this is the only ship I ever actually bought with money. All right, we'll have them on sonar. Oh! If it is this HDMI cable. We'll find out next week because I'll have the new laptop. Always been attracted to older women. Whoa, do I need to catch up on chat? Duca de Pasta? All right, let's do it. I said we would get in. Where are they? Elder and whoa. I believe that's a mobile player. You. Oh, this one, right? Yeah, just Jovo. That was who we're getting in there. All right, so we are going down to the Duca de Pasta in 4. Dudes, this thing. Wait, no, it's tier 5. My bad. It has sap. If it keeps if it keeps its reload time, ooh, spicy. Agile Vanguard. I mean, what was I think that was. I tell people, man, Vanguard is the best tier 7 cruiser there is. And imagine, oh, Duckman's on our team. Nice. What is this username? Get down on the red. Oh my. All right. It's been a while since I've played this boat, but if I remember correctly, I've got low detection and I'm super fast.
La battaglia comincia.
Well, fortunately, when you guys get a little bit older, even younger women are older. If I'm involved with a younger woman, they're still in their 30s. Well, we got. We'll see. We'll see what we have here. What's the torp range on these? 12. Hello. Love it. This Italian AP though is just not great. Yep. Acted, huh? We got a destroyer over here, fellers. I believe. Hey, what do you know? that went how they thought it was going to go.
Caccia torpediniere nemico affondato.
Un ottimo inizio.
I think I'm going to let my detection drop so I can get a gamer turn in here.
Caccia in volo.
Oh, Italian AP.
Allarme incendio. Problema risolto, signore. La nostra vittoria è vicina. Danno
Here.
critico al motore.
Alright, I've got my turn in. Most importantly.
Problema risolto, signore.
That is
Nostra squadra è in
G.
vantaggio. Caccia di ritorno.
Am I using prop mod instead of steering mod? I don't know. Probably. I don't usually go like double steering gears. There are some ships that I do, but most of the time I don't, just because I find, for me personally, I tend to do better with juking shots when I'm using the prop mod. But I mean, different strokes for different folks. Ugh. See, the AP on this is so lag. I mean, if you get cruisers, it's possible, but you don't have the improved penetration angle. This is what I have on San Zanetti. I have Von Essen on there to improve the pin angles some. I think it does make a difference, but gotta be stuck in the water or something. I just don't know if he's going to give me enough angle to actually use AP. Got a DC? What's that? Oh, a disconnection? Oh. This is how well I pay attention to chat, right? Jeez. Nicely done down there. Oh, I see down here. Got DC'd. Still lived though. All right, let's see what I have on here. Yeah, prop mod. I like to get up and go fast, and if I remember correctly, yeah, 5.7 seconds on the steering on it. That's not bad. Yeah, I mean that's one of the it's prop mod is really good. I use that like most on a lot of battleships because you're going if you the way I play um I'm almost always having to shoot bait destroyers into trying to get me when I'm in a battleship, partially because I'm a recognized player to some, and so they're like, oh, I have got to go torp this guy, and it's like, okay. But using the prop mod to be able to juke torps is just uh, almost a must-have for me. Anybody else in chat in here? A lot of people, but if you don't tell me in chat that you're in here, I don't know to invite you. Yeah, just if you want to play with me, just go into looking for a division and tell me what your name is, and I will send you an invite. We got to get Captain Ratelio in here. Haven't played with him in a minute. What tier do you guys want to see? Chat. Oh wait, I can make a poll, right? Oh. Ugh. I need to actually look at this and then just close it when I see the results that I want. Boom. There we go. Pull over. 6. let me just let me just cap that when I get the answer that I want. Boom. 6. All right, we're going to do 6. Do a tier. Yeah, you know what? We'll do a tier 3. Let's go down. I should take out the NASA. It has been far too long since I've taken out the Fists of Fury. Where is it? Here we go. Yuga. Yeah, we'll go out in that. Yuga after this. Oh, yeah. All NASA, all the time. How about getting that rammed up your tailpipe? And you better believe that this gets the duck flag. Yuga is a very good ship. That was like that was the best ship of last update. It's unfortunate that the best ships of the past 2 updates have been premium ones. Kamikaze BS. That's a rare one. And there's actually no carrier in here? Dang. Got a John Wayne, a Clemson, and the Kamikaze BS. Yeah, this is a Halloween skin for Gneisenau. It actually puts it down into tier 3. I'll march forward. Oh, the class horn, man. I don't know that I've had a win in it yet. What did I do? I think I had some crazy game in it. I think it was like a 2000 XP game in the class horn, and it was still a loss. And I was like, what more can I do? All right, we got a Minikaze coming out here to spot for us. Oh boy, buddy, buddy, buddy. Oh, that looks kind of tight. Not tight enough, I guess. Gotta watch out for the Yahagi's torps, though. Whoops. I meant... There we go. Let's hit the reverse. Here, Captain.
Problem gelöst.
All right, now we can go forward. All righty. Don't think we've got enough pin on the Ganget at... Oh yeah, well... Good guess on the corpse there. Alright. This guy can... Our kamikaze, feel free to get out of here. Please. I'm going to take that one. Get all these destroyers running around the side. I am spotted, so there's going to be more torps coming in here in a minute. I also think our destroyer might accidentally spot somebody here pretty soon. Three Nassau's, man. Oh boy. I wish I knew where their kamikaze was, though. I know he's somewhere in front of us, I think. Get my reverse going just a little bit. Like, Captain might be flooding out. There's the BS. What is that guy doing out there? Oh my lord! Oh, honk! Oh, you guys, fucking game sound again. Let me try and fix this game audio again real quick since we're kind of just taking it slow. Cool thing about this one too is I love the sound of the secondaries on here. They are unique to this ship.
Torpedos direkt voraus. Torpedos voraus.
And Kamikaze BS, that's a rare ship. That is one of the rarest ships in the game. It and the Texas Alpha. Skilled, nice to see you. Am I pronouncing that right? Probably not, and I apologize. If we can't get these, he's gonna be dead. I was gonna say, let's see if we can't get these secondaries to go, but
So wird's gemacht.
that is how it's done.
Tak się to robi.
I have a pretty good idea of the direction that torpedoes would come from. They are not going to come from over here. So if I kind of just angle a little bit, plus getting this guy in front of us, now he can actually scout them, which is helpful. Couldn't even get in the sec. Well, that was fun. That is the that is the Nassau, one of the funnest ships. If it ever comes back, definitely pick that up. It is hilariously fun. Let's look at this real quick. Normally I would run Celiacs on there. I'm not sure why I have Henry J. Hyde on here, but either way, my secondaries are at 7.8 kilometers. And look, there's a lot of them. There's 12, 16, 28 secondaries firing on there. All right, let's get a new div. Who did I say we were going to get in here? I forget who it was. I said I'd get you in the next one. Remind me. Or did I get them? Pingy Pingu 2005. Go into looking for a division, and I will add you. Also, folks, I deleted a lot of people in here, and it's not because I'm like, oh, screw everybody. It was because I traditionally accept everybody who sends me one of these, and the problem was that I couldn't find anybody because I don't know how many I had on here. It was pretty ridiculous. So I've kind of trimmed this list down, and it's nothing personal. Believe me. All right, so Pingy Pingu. Okay. All right. Since I've never played with either of you, you guys can pick the tier. Don't make me regret saying that. And if you don't know, I do have game chat disabled, so I can't hear you guys. It's not that I don't want to hear anybody, but it's just as a precautionary tale for streaming for me. Okay. Tier 6. What should we go out in? We'll go out in the old Atlanta. Or is there something else I'm not thinking of? I was going to check real quick. Look how much XP I have in the Weimar. How can that be? How can this be? Have I never played the Weimar before? I know I have because I've done video. I did a video on it. I know I haven't played it since because I was like, well, this is silly. You know, I'll go out in... Oh, you're going to go out in the Helena? All right, I'll go out in a destroyer then. We have a complete team. Well, you know, just keep it, make it interesting. We'll go out in the Scone. The Kamikaze BS and Texas Alpha, there's less than 200 Texas Alphas, and I forget how many Kamikaze BSs there are, but that was limited to like the bait. It's the Blue Sky edition of the Kamikaze that only on PlayStation, only in Japan, and only at the very beginning of the game. Shinanomi, it's not that rare anymore. You can get it, like I actually have it. It's a turd. It's like a Fubuki but worse in every way. Janova's Yukikazes. The Azure Lane Yukikaze I play. I don't play the other one though. I try to avoid the ships that I'm like, well, these are clearly broken. That's why you've never seen me play the Kamikaze. I did one video on the Weimar and was like, are you kidding me? How did this make it through testing? And I've never touched it since. Genova was really fun. Genova. So, one radar. Paev. How do we want to do this? Look at this is a high cruiser count game, so this should be kind of interesting. We got a mines. I mean, I don't cap, who will? So what's that? That's probably the Chapayev that's got me on twist and track. Probably. Could be the Asashio. Could be. But it's probably the Chapayev. Got kicked from the match? Oh, you did. All right, well, we'll get you the next one. I don't know. That's weird. The Chapayev. Yep. Good call, jerk. Look, that Gunaizen was good. So that's kind of like dropping torps, not only kind of for the Chapayev, but for everything. Oh, there's the Asashio. Really need the Cheshire dead now. Really need him dead.
I need intelligence data.
What intelligence data anybody could need. The Asashio is on here.
The designated
you need to kill the Cheshire. And, yeah, that's about it.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Doładowanie silnika wyłączone.
All right, I will do it myself. I need to wait for this guy to burn his radar. Hey, somebody's not having a good day now. So we just caught 2 torps on the Asashio, which means he is very weak. But I'm parking myself here. All right. Okay, I got to watch out for the Weimar. Dashio just got off the base.
Attention. In the target position.
I mean, well, see, we're looking okay right now. Oh, there's the Asashio.
Wykryto nieprzyjacielski krążownik.
He almost took another torp. How am I missing all those? Hey, we lived. What do you know?
Kapitanie, problem rozwiązany.
All right. If we can sink this Weimar, if I can sink this, then we might be on the Kraken hunt. I can. Dang. I really needed him for the Kraken to, like, make it possible. You are not the only one having audio issues, not the real Groot. That is a notoriously common problem with my streams. My new computer gets here next week, and hopefully that will alleviate the issues. But no, this is an issue. Audio issues have been something that we've dealt with for just over a year. Just over a year. Yeah, yeah. It's the audio issues were a feature request by viewers. They're like, we're tired of streams with clear, crisp audio. What we would like one is where the game audio intermittently cuts out sometimes. I find it distracting. How do we get this? Okay. to try and time this. Problem is that I need the Iowa to burn a damage control. Right? And then let me start distracting the Chapayev. Go.
Doładowanie silnika włączone.
Bezstrzelny nieprzyjacielski pancernik.
Krytyczne uszkodzenie silnika. Kapitanie, problem rozwiązany.
Oh my god, if he... Oh, no damage control there. So we've got a flood and a fire. Have APs loaded? Yes, I do.
Jest na wyciągnięcie ręki.
Will this throw the game? No, it will not. Well, all right, let's just get this over with.
Wykryto nieprzyjacielski krążownik.
Alarm pożarowy. Wieża głównej baterii krytycznie uszkodzona. Kapitanie, problem rozwiązany. Nasza drużyna objęła prowadzenie.
I was gonna say, I thought those maybe were ghost shells.
Kończy się za
I didn't think he would be able to get over those little rocks right there, but I guess those actually got over. Either way, we can't lose this one. So, all right. GG's. Let's, so who did we lose there? We lost... I didn't see... let me dismiss. And go back into looking for a division since you didn't get pulled into that game. Okay. Really, Elliot? Did you change your username? There we go. 20 cents. What? We've been going for 2.5 hours. Oh. Back to 3. I'm doing it. Game audio. Might as well try and fix this real quick. You know what I haven't tried? Maybe I should blow on it. All right, see you later, Eric. Thanks for stopping by, man. Try it in a different port. Oh, family friendly. See you later, Captain. All right. This could be interesting. This could also be a complete disaster. Oh, this is a big oof. All right. Well, at least now we'll be able to see why these ships need sap.
All forces, provide cover for that target.
Negative.
Negata.
Providing support for me. Don't even worry. I'm just gonna get shot once and explode.
La battaglia comincia.
You know, where do people like to go? They like to go here. Man, this is such a good looking ship, too. I wish they'd give it a heal. I mean, the sap's gonna help. What are their destroyers? Shiratsu and Fletcher. Okay. Now I've got relatively low detection on here. Wow, game audio already went out again. Good lord. Oh, I just got spotted. So just coming around. It's going to be, Destroyer's going to be at Elliot's, what is that, 9 o'clock? Yeah, there we go. Are those torps going to connect? Oh my god. How? Italian torps. All right, well, while I got around this corner, let me try and fix the audio again real quick. No, it's, I believe the next update is when they will be getting sap. That's the plan, at least. Come on, find the signal. That Fletcher is like less than one shot. Let me. Laptop. On, and then momentarily, there we go.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Time to start kiting.
Siluri dritti di poppa.
All right, well, Elliot should be able to. I have to try and get a fire, get this guy to burn a damage control, and then torp him. Rotating our guns.
Attention, cible repérée à cette position.
It is. Turn back. No, he's committing. Kind of a slow game, or a slow burn. Make sure to not get caught in that Odin's Hydro. Friendly reminder. could remember the armor scheme on this. I'm like 99% certain I cannot bounce an Odin shell anywhere. Odin has turned back to base?
Di ritorno.
Concentrez le tir sur le navire ennemi.
Guy's been all game. Ooh, other flank is just totally taken over. That Leon? Damn, Leon. Alright, we might be able to use a little Italian AP here.
Corazzata nemica individuata. Acknowledged.
Such little damage. Here we go. On the belt.
Cacciatorpediniere nemico affondato.
Yeah, just eats damage pretty consistently. But I mean, not every ship has to be amazing, but I do really like this one. Just because this is a particularly tough ship to play. I think he's going to turn back out. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. Nicely done, Elliot. I mean, once this tier 6 is the best tier. I mean, the thing to me is that the cruisers are a lot more competitive to battleships at tier 7. That being said, like tier 7 and how often as a cruiser you just get pulled into legendary tier battles that are just absolutely boring to play,
La nostra squadra è in vantaggio.
makes me not want to play up there. Actually, it makes me not want to play the game because I'd much prefer to play tier 7 than anything else. At least until there's like a full complement of ships at legendary tier. Maybe that's the big announcement, who knows? But I can say that like one of the reasons I haven't been playing this game very much is because it's so incredibly bad right now. I mean, you know, it's a little harsh to say, but them's my feelings on it. Yeah, I mean, like, you look at, like, it's kind of, I mean, I know we talked about a long time before, but, like, tiers, 1 through 5, really, it's all about battleships because, they just have the best guns and blah, blah, blah. Well, I guess that's not entirely true. I mean, there is a lot to be said for destroyers at every tier, but I think he can hit me from there. Maybe. No, I should have realized I don't have any room to maneuver. Oh, look at that. Oh, come on, reverse faster. Oh, anyway, I was going to say, Like you've got lots of battleships, you know, battleships and destroyers kind of rule the roost at lower tiers, but then it's like up at about tier 6, you know, the cruisers get more competitive, and then at tier 7 in legendary tier, in my opinion, cruisers become the most powerful class. And so only playing tier 6, it's kind of like limiting just because the cruisers haven't like really hit their stride at that point yet. And so there are still good ones. I mean, you look at like Talon, obviously, is insanely good for its tier. What is this guy doing back here? Oh, I get it. But yeah, it's just, to me, it's like the inclusion of legendary tier. I don't think the idea was ever fully thought out, and I think that it actually has made the game worse in many ways. I know it's not just me who thinks that either. I know. So, you know, I'm hoping that the big announcement maybe has something to do with like trying to fix high tier games. Is that by adding another tier? God, I hope so. Is that by moving legendary tier ships to be in, you know, in the, like, you have to research them? God, I'd be fine with that as well. What is my fire chance on here? Like 1,000%? You don't normally get this on a... Oh, hello. Hello, Shiratsuyu.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Problema risolto, signore.
Which side that Synop's guns are on? They're turning this way. That could be bad. Especially at this range where Synop gets laser beams. Gotta shoot above the belt with this AP. I think we might have him here. Nicely done.
La nostra squadra è in vantaggio.
I'll give it to him. This Weimar sure does know how to kite. Gotta be pretty low because I just did about 1,000 damage there. Dude, a full health Wichita. Come on. Guy's turning around? Come on, brother.
Allarme incendio.
L'incrociatore nemico sta colando a picco.
Problema risolto,
I
signore.
can't believe this guy's full health at the end of the match. 15 minutes into the game, it's like still full health. I don't think it's their servers that are too weak for 12v12. They always said it was the last generation consoles. So, that doesn't mean that that's true. Clearly, that's just always what they've told us. So, I think to me it's more likely that they're adding in another tier. I mean, to say that it's big news, I just feel like uh, everybody's going to be disappointed. But maybe I'm wrong. Real Madrid won. Nice. GG's. Nicely done, Elliot. But I mean, our second place with 1,600. Yikes. That means this team did not do much. All right. We'll do one more. No mas. Big sip back in. I mean, it could be clans. I don't think we'll see training room. Training rooms will come after clans. I think they're gonna, we'll have the social feature of clans, and then it'll be, then they'll introduce training rooms later. It gives people a chance to make their clans, blah blah blah. But to me, yeah, training rooms are desperately needed. If that should be the big news, then hooray. Oh, Impact. I've not played with you today yet. Well, I wouldn't say that the last gen consoles had. Well, first off, the Battlefield 2042 does not run with 128 players on last gen consoles. They're actually smaller maps with 64 players. But beside your point, I get what you're saying. It does seem kind of suspect to be like, wait a minute, so they can do like Warzone and all this stuff, but you're telling me you can't render a couple more boats on the screen? Personally, I think it's the game engine that they use, which is called Big World. But what are you going to do? Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like big news, the mobile version is finally released, and everybody's like, seriously? Ooh, you know what I'm gonna do I want a Nagato? It's been so accurate for me. You know what? Why don't you guys pick the tier? Demo Impact, you can pick the tier. Plus it's gonna be my last game anyway. Oh god, why are you punishing me? What to take out? We could force an impossible queue time by all doing cruisers. With big sip picks. Huge news, guys! The Colbert is Colbert is in the game. Colbert, excellent choice. Yeah, just in time for the last match American made. There were some good ones. Mostly all you've missed out on is a even higher amount of audio issues than usual. But again, this is the last stream on this computer. The new one will be here next week, so hopefully that will start to solve some problems. The bear, still a monster. Still my $1 million game ship. I had another crack in the Kleber this week. It still is very good. It was a loss, mind you, but that was not because of the ship. It's just because my teams are kind of atrocious. Eldurin, I think you're in chat, aren't you? We did a Kraken video in the Urland this week. As for any videos next week, I don't know. Frankly, well, I guess are we getting a new ship next week? Is that the? I don't think we are, and unfortunately, without some new ships to play, this game has gotten rather stale for me. But you never know. I've been playing, when I play, I generally play in the evenings. So when I play, I've been playing tier 6 again. So you never know. We might get something down there. Like, I never did a video on the Strasbourg. Maybe we'll get a Kraken in it. I mean, we had this great game. I think it's at the beginning of the stream in the Strasbourg. And it was very good. Because I end up sinking a Jean Bart, which is kind of crazy. I'm spotted. They are over here.
Roger. We've been spotted.
Booster really gonna just sit still? Oh no. Well, that's probably gonna be an issue here. Ouch. I think we got somebody coming up the middle. My twist and track is, yeah. These guys to come around the island so I can shoot them, please. Here you go. Here's Stellinium. Let's just see what it is. All right, so we got the Shima here.
Пожарная тревога.
Merci mille fois.
Why would those battleships just sit in this gap? Like, I mean, I guess the spawns kind of encourage that, but
We've been spotted.
wow.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Вижу линкор противника.
I would love to say that Vanguard is well placed, but let's be real. Not much impact on the game from back there. These guys are coming up the center. Once we get rid of that Shima, here we go.
Вражеский эсминец потоплен.
Meanwhile, on the other side, How are these guys not spotted? They're like right here. Huh. Oh, there they are. Careful not to get too far.
Alle Stationen, brauche Feuerunterstützung.
Man, Stalingrad is so good. It is so good. Just got this penetration at all ranges that it's like, it's crazy.
Наша команда получила преимущество.
It's so you know the funny thing about the Stalingrad too is that it takes less armor to arm its shells than it does the Riga. I think, if I remember correctly. Well, there you go. Like Stalingrad arms on 34 millimeters, and I want to say that Riga arms on 38. Crazy. I mean, this is. I don't think you will regret getting these Stalingrad. If you have, especially if you have Lightful, I don't see how you can regret getting Stalingrad. It is just so good. Like it's different than Alaska. I'm not saying Alaska's bad. It's just like at least they tried to balance this a little bit on Legends, even though they did give it like better armor than it has on PC. But I can Citadel a Yamato from any range in this game. Doesn't mean I will, because this guy's not complying. We might be able to here. Got a good angle. All right, well, turning out. It was about to get torped.
Наша команда близка к победе.
You can gun him down with it. Oh, you got to fire on him. All right, I'll hold this shot. Let him get. That's true. Champagne. Well, honestly, most battleships that will run into a Yamato can Citadel at any range. But the difference, of course, is that the Stalingrad arms it reloads faster. Its shells have better penetration angles. It can work against cruisers. You know, it's just it's far more accurate than any battleship in the game. Yeah, any battleship will, because I believe, what is it? I think that GG's guys. Oops. I believe that. Let's look at the armor real quick. What is it? 450 millimeters, I think, right? On its belt. $410. Ooh, why was I? Oh, yeah. I knew it was 410. So 410, and that's like if you ever go to say wowsft.com or shiptools.st, this is where you can see like penetration values for different ships. There's an artillery chart on WowsFT, and they've got like certain armor thresholds highlighted so you can kind of see, and you can see like which cruisers have enough penetration to actually be able to Citadel the Yamato. And honestly, as far as I know, we only have 2 in our game. Well, that's not true. So there are some cruisers that can Citadel the Yamato, but they have to be like under 3 kilometers away, which is, ridiculous. But excluding that, if we think what cruisers can Citadel a Yamato at range, Alaska, though not nearly as that. Alaska's penetration drops off. I'm not positive about this, but I want to say it starts to drop off pretty dramatically at around 14 kilometers. You'll get damage, but you're just not going to get Citadel shots. Whereas the Stalingrad will be able to pin this, I think, out to like 20 kilometers. I think the problem is, and then, but then you can also see that like Riga will crack 410 millimeters at around 8 kilometers. I think it's 8.2, though it might be a little bit different because of our commander system. So you might be able to get that out to 8.5. But outside of that, that's about it. Yeah, Riga, Alaska, and Stalingrad until we get the Petropavlovsk. Siegfried, yeah, that's true. Siegfried would as well. And I guess Azuma, I'm not sure what the range is on that. I know it's not, it doesn't have nearly the penetration that it should, but when it gets buffed, I don't remember. I think it's getting penetration. And isn't there a commander too? Do I have that person? Azure Lane Atago? Do I have them? Or not yeah, Azuma. There we go. Let's see. What do they have? Anything for penetration multiplier? Yes. So punch through. We've got this would get us up to AP shell damage, additional 15%. AP shell penetration up to 10%. Well, let's just. This could be interesting. I mean, I remember I put this on Azuma because I was like, okay, that's kind of interesting. And then I wasn't getting the shots as consistent as I wanted yet. But I was thinking, you know what? I'll just wait till it comes out buffed. And then we might be revisiting Azuma. Yeah, it's I want to say that our penetration is lower than it is on PC for some reason, and I don't know that I remember why or who told me that, so it may not even be true. Check this out. Look how many duplicates I have of this guy now. 12. I'm almost going to have him Legendary 4. I'm starting to get really close to, like, if we look through here. Let's see. We've got couple of these guys. We got 6 here, 5 here. Charles Madden getting real close to completely maxed out. And what'll be nice is the sooner that Andy Cunningham almost maxed out. He's got 9. So once I start maxing out some of these regular ones, I'll be getting way more universal commendations to start ranking up some of these other ones finally. Lemon getting close with 8. Jojard with 9. Almost all of my commanders are, if they're standard, they're almost all Legendary 3 now. Von Essen, we're getting close to having Legendary 4. Trubetskoy is not that far off. I accidentally bought a copy of Kuznetsov. All these guys, Legendary 3. Is Legendary 3. Legendary. Yeah, all my commanders are Legendary 3. Oh, that's what playing so long gets you. Well, actually, I don't want to try and pull up anything on my laptop because I can hear it's like a hairdryer right now. Hey, Hoshi, you got here just in time for me to sign off. Let's see. Check my bureau real quick. Closing in on Des Moines, not in any particular rush. Saipan. Ooh, we're getting close there. I was telling somebody that I'm not a carrier main by any means, but when they lent us the Saipan, I found it a very easy ship to do well with. Whew. All right. Well, let's see. We don't have any credits at the end of the show anymore because I've disabled memberships. I just put super thanks on all my videos for people when if they want to throw money, but yeah, I think that's going to wrap up this stream. Thanks everybody for coming by. Thanks everybody for hanging out in chat and participating. Everybody who jumped in the games. I hope we had fun. I don't think we got too salty. I don't believe we had any salt in this stream. Should we see the service record real quick? I think we did pretty decent. Where are we now? Yeah, 392 Krakens, man. We're getting close to 400. Oh. I guess that was a pretty decent session then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 11 and 1. I'm gonna say everybody carried me is what happened there. I actually did have some good games. This one I do think was the best, most exciting, at least as far as rewatching the stream. This was the most exciting because we got to take out a Jean Bart with a Strasbourg. Anyway, all right, guys, I'm going to take off. Thanks, everybody, for coming by. I will try and hopefully have another video soon. Do I think the champagne deserves a health buff? I think the champagne is all right. I think that the champagne is actually in a better place now than it was when it first came out. And that is because there are so many more. Well, I guess, look, there's been a lot of battleships out there all the time, but now there's like bigger battleships. And I think in a certain way that benefits the champagne because champagne, you know, it's all about, it's a flanking battleship. So it's about finding those broadsides. And God knows they give battleships, they give top tier ships to just about anybody these days. So you can have some very good games in Champagne. I mean, it is hilarious. You know, the thing that I noticed most with battleships is that people do not switch their shells often enough, and that's one of the reasons the French ones are so good, especially when you have Azur Dunkirk, because you switch your shells instantly. But you'd be surprised. I mean, you guys have seen it. Everybody here has watched many games where battleships will just blast each other with AP bow in for 15 minutes when it's like, it's okay to shoot HE in a battleship. Sometimes it's the way to go, you know, if you've got the angles for AP, you shoot that. If you've got the angles for HE, you shoot that. You just switch back and forth. But yeah, that's one of the reasons that so many of the games are so stale. It's just battleships sitting, staring at each other, just blasting away. Anyway, yeah, I like the champagne. Hopefully we will be able to stream again next week, and hopefully we will be able to avoid all the issues. But thanks for coming by, everybody, and I will I'll see you all in the next one.